Hop in, hop in, hop in. Let's get on this ride together. Yeah, I'm your special girl, Mom Cheesy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and also press the notification button to enable you get notified each time I post a video. Thank you. Now I'm talking about bonding with your children as parents. Now, when we talk about bond, bond means to put to fasting something together. Now, a lot of people today, or a lot of parents today, really don't deem it fit to bond with their children, maybe because of their schedule, their belief, their religion, and the society they find themselves in. And most people be like, how will your belief affect the bonding of your child, or your religion affect the bonding of your child? And but that's gonna be a topic for another day. Now, when we talk about bonding with your children, I mean knowing who your children really, who they really are, like everything about them. A lot of parents will say, I bond with my children, we go out. Going out doesn't mean, like I'm going talking about the main bonding with your children. A lot of parents believe that, okay, I go out with my children, we'll go for events, we'll go for weddings, and I take them to places, and that's bonding. Do you know that you could actually take your children to or for an event without you even bonding with them, interacting with them while going for that event? You can just say, okay, John and Jessica, we're going out for a wedding. I bought a dress for you to wear. Okay, put on, and can just stay in the car or in the bus like this. When you get to the event, when you get to your destination, you could just go inside. No discussion. Now, that is where a lot of parents have failed. And when it comes to bonding, fathers, the men believe that, oh, bonding is meant for the women, don't even involve me. No. They said two become one. So that is why the same way a woman will shoulder the bonding of her children, that's the same way you should shoulder it as a man. And that's why you are called parents. Now, when I mean bonding with your children, I mean knowing really who they are, their likes, their dislike, their social, physical, mental, spiritual life, the type of food they like, their friends, their pains, their academic performance, but sadly, a lot of parents don't even know who their child's or their children's class teachers are. They can't even tell you that this is my child's friend. They can't even tell you that, how maybe you see some things and be like, oh, I guess my child or my children will fit into this. I know she exhibits this, or she portrays this character they need for this. No. Why? Because you don't bond with your children. I know that fending for the family most times can be so time consuming. Like, you go out to work, you come back late. But even if bonding with your children, take note, bonding with your children doesn't mean that you spend the whole day like you're idle. No. You can actually use 30 minutes to bond with your children. You can use an hour to bond with your children. The main thing is that interaction you have with them. Most children, they're somehow not really shy, but they have this respect that I cannot really start a conversation with my mom at first, while they are growing up. When you're the one, to start up a conversation, like, okay, how are you doing today? Any challenges? What did you score today? Zero I get. Just tease them. Zero I get. Be like, no more me. I'm good at this. I'm good at that. I'm good. You just be like, really. As in from there, your child has told you. You've known really what your child's challenges are. You get, and what, as in the area that experiencing challenges. And don't forget that most parents used to look at this family the way Mr. A is raising her child. I'll raise my child that way. No, Mr. A or Mrs. A may not really even, she does not even know the importance of bonding with her children. She'll be like, I leave them to God. It's God that help us to train our children, blah blah blah. So you now want to come and exhibit that same rules, or impose that kind of training in your home. It's not really going to pay you. But when you bond with these children, when you bond with them, you can be able to detect where they have a fault, a loophole. Talk to them, help them change in that area or aspect. Don't forget that change is a gradual process. So you always talk to them, you always give them instances, and you always make, if there are even books about that particular challenges, make them read it. You can buy it for them or tell them to check the internet on so book, and they read it and they develop themselves, but with your help, because you told them to go to so and so place or gave them this book to read. Now the truth is, when you don't bond with your children, they feel pained, but because of this fear and respect, or let's say this over respect they have for you, don't really want to come out straight and say, Mom, I don't like the way you're treating me, I feel neglected. The other day I was talking to a parent and she was like, no, I bond with my children. Do you know, I buy them, I provide all their needs, I pay their school fee, I do this, I do that. Taking care of their needs is your responsibility. That's what they would not do for you until they get to a certain age. Paying their school fee is also your responsibility. So if you pay, their school fee, and you don't even, and you're not even really willing to really know how the school fee went, like in the academic work, you see that your effort has gone to waste. Your effort has gone to waste. Now, when you bond with your children, the advantages of bonding with your children is that in life, they end up becoming good people, good wives, husbands, even to themselves, they end up becoming better persons and even changing the community to themselves, to the community, even to you, the parents. But when you fail to bond with your children, teach them, because why bonding? Do you know that that's when you even give them that training they really need? You find out that you are teaching them a lot. When you fail to bond with your children, most of them become thieves, armed robbers, commercial sex workers, name it, nuisance. And at the end of the day, you will regret why you never cared about bonding. Some people feel that they are so small, why will I bond with them? Don't forget that your children experiences or go through some stages in life, like their childhood, their teenage, their adolescence. And just imagine you missed bonding with them during their childhood. You miss bonding with them during their teenage, and you miss bonding with them during their childhood. A lot of parents try bonding with their children when they are married. Yes, the bond, like they would still learn, but the chances of them even listening to you or maybe accepting this bond will be very slim, because most of them, they've become parents and they're now focused on raising their children. If you bond with your children, within you, you'll be happy. You know, I was speaking with a lady and she told me that at my old age, I can say to myself, I have trained my children. I did not just pay their school fee, I did not just provide for them, but in every step of their life, I was involved. I've been there for them. I know their pains. I've shared in their pain. I've shared in their joy. I've shared in their happiness. In everything that have to do with them. Now tell me, why wouldn't you love to bond with your children? If you know that bonding with them will make you happy at the end. Bonding with some parents have so much bond with their children that even when they go out, or no matter where their children are, they can say, that they've done a very good job or work in their lives. Don't say, I don't see any need in bonding with my children. Don't say, I have a busy schedule. Don't say it's not necessary after I provide their school fee. I pay their school fee. I provide everything they need. They even go for holidays abroad. So I fulfilled all my duties as a parent. In fact, there was one man I was talking to. He told me that I don't owe my children anything. I owe them only school fee and their feeding. And I was like, wow. I had to begin to educate him. And he said, well, that he's going to try this thing that I've just said. So I hope you all like this my video, and don't forget again to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also press that notification button so that when I will upload another video, you'll be notified. So that you not say, oh, Mom Cheesy, I'm not following up on her videos. And I'll also like to see your comments down there. Do you know why? So that I can get better. Thank you. Don't forget, I'm your special girl, Mom Cheesy. Bye.